What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Mo Hunt Silver. I picked up 2 boxes of quarters today. I was hoping to do a quarter hunt for you, and upon opening both boxes, I got 2 full boxes here of Celia Cruz, Philadelphia, uncirculated quarters. So those are not going to make for a very good hunt. So instead, in this video, we're going to be hunting through pennies, and this will be episode 21 of the Penny Hunt and Fill, and boxes 40 and 41. Both of these are Loomis boxes, just like my quarter box over there. So I did have to open them to make sure we have circulated coins in here, and we sure do in both boxes. And actually, this box has 2 enders, one of them being right here, reverse facing, and the second one is also reverse facing back here. That is box number 40. And box number 41 actually has 3 enders in it. And let's see. First one is right here, obverse facing. I believe that's a 1941 right there. And then our second one is right here, 1942. And also we have a Canadian 1962 ender. So these should be 2 pretty good boxes to hunt. We'll just have to see what we can find in them. And if you guys haven't been following along, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And I'll also put a link up top in the upper right to the playlist for the series, so you can watch those videos as well if you feel. But we did make it up to 219 spots now of the possible 287. So I'm hoping we can fill at least 1 or 2 more spots in the albums here in this episode. But we'll be looking for wheat scents, Indian head scents, errors, varieties, proofs, maybe some steel scents. That would be nice again. Foreigns, or anything else cool. So we'll see what we can find in here, and I'll get everything cleaned up and situated, and we'll start hunting these boxes. So I'll be right back with our first find. All right, well, it looks like roll number 3 is going to give us our first find here. And we have a wheat scent reverse facing, so we can see what this is together. I'm going to guess 50s on this one. And yep, 1956. That's out of Philly. All right, so we got a wheat scent for the hunt so far. Roll number 8. It's going to give us our second wheat scent towards the end of the roll. And it's obverse facing. We have a 1944 out of Philly. All right, it's definitely been around for a while. I'll keep moving through here and see what else we can find. All right, guys, we're on the very next roll. Roll number 9. Just laid it out, and it looks like just a few coins from the end, we're going to have another wheat scent. So this will be wheat scent number 3 for the hunt. Pull this out of here, and let's see what we have. And that one's going to be a 1951 out of Philly. Okay. All right, we'll keep moving through here and see if there's anything else hiding in here. Well, guys, I'm going to bring you back in roll number 9 after finding that wheat scent, because we are going to have a second find in this roll, and this one is pretty darn sweet. I have a 1989 here, and if you guys can see that, let's see if I can bring it closer to the camera, but we are going to have a die clash on this 89 right here. You can see all the pillars, and also it looks like the bottom, I believe that is the Lincoln Memorial, and then the top is up here, because you have lines, and these top lines up here behind Lincoln's head are actually pretty darn strong. And then you have nice clashing also on the reverse as well. And I will put it under the microscope so you guys can actually see the clashing better. You get this set in here, but there you can see it really nice. You can see the pillars, and some of those are kind of deep. Those lines right there. You have more over here on this side. More pillars there. That's really cool. And then on the reverse, if I flip it, I don't think we really have any letters, but there is a line coming up through here, which does go out the top of the building very faintly. And then you can see a nice outline of Lincoln right here. You can see his whole face. Actually, that's funny because right here is his beard. And then you can see his lips. And I believe that's part of his nose right there. That is actually really funny. Huh. But yeah. So we got a pretty nice die clash. And there you can see some more clash lines right here on the left side and the right side as well. Got a nice clash line right here. That's pretty wild though. You can see his whole facial outline there. That actually makes me laugh. All right, but yeah, that's a pretty sweet find. And I do have it pulled up on eBay. An example just like this recently sold for 20 bucks. So that's not too bad. I'll definitely take it. It's a pretty nice looking coin too. This one might be worth more, who knows? But we're definitely going to hold on to that. And we'll keep moving to see what else we can find here, because that was sweet. Roll number 10 is going to give us our first foreign of the hunt. And we're going to have a 1974 out of Canada for this one. All right. There we go. Not in bad shape. And we also pulled a Blazer Professional Life 2009. And this one's going to be a Philadelphia. Yep. That actually looks really nice. All right. So we'll move on to roll number 11 and see what that one will give us. This is roll number 11 because I just unrolled it and I was just skimming through. And just to show you guys for filming purposes here, this roll is going to have a few things in it. Because right here, I saw we have a 1958 out of Denver. So that's going to be a last year wheat cent right there. 58D. Then I saw we're also going to have our second Canadian cent for the hunt. 1999. Right there. And we have a reverse facing wheat cent that we can pull out and see what the year is on this one. And that's going to be a 56 Philly. All right. So that's all I saw to start with. If there's anything else variety-wise or anything like that in here, I'll be back to share it. Roll 13 towards the back. We're going to have wheat cent number 6 for the hunt, and we have a 1953 this time out of Denver, that looks like. Alrighty, we'll take it. Keep moving through here and move on to the next roll if we don't find anything. Roll 15 is going to give us wheat cent number 7 for the hunt. And we're going to have our second 40s, I believe, this time. And we're going to have a 1946 out of Philly. Took a little bit to focus there. There we go. All right. Then roll 16 is going to be our first ender roll of the box. So we'll just have to see what the year is on that one. I'm hoping it's older. All right, guys. So as I mentioned, roll number 16 was our first ender roll of the box. And when I opened it and flattened them out, I saw we're also going to have a Canadian back here, it looks like. I believe so. I'll flip this over. Yep, 1980. Actually not in bad shape either. And we're also going to have a second wheat cent in this roll. And this one is also reverse facing. If I can pick it up. And we can flip it over and see what the date is. And that's going to be a 1953 out of Philly. And then our ender, which looks like it could be a little older. I hope it is anyway. And that's going to be a 1944 out of Philly. All right. So we'll see if there's anything else in here and keep moving if there isn't. Very next roll, guys, roll number 17 And we're actually going to have 3 finds in this roll, and they're all really close to each other in the roll. First one is going to be our 4th Canadian scent for this hunt, and this one's going to be a 1995. I believe that's not quite the newest, but and then we're going to have I think this is wheat scent number 10 now for the box. Reverse facing, and that's going to be a 1950 out of Denver. And then I also saw right here, we're going to have a 1956 out of Denver as well. So that'll be wheat scent number 11. And we're only 17 rolls in. All right, not bad. We'll see if there's anything else in here and be back if there is. All right, guys, it's been a few rolls, but we're up to roll number 22 now. And I just laid it out. And I saw we're going to have yet another Canadian. This one looks older, like a young head. And that's going to be a 1958. All right, pre-1960. I'll take that for sure. Then I saw we're also going to have another wheat scent, 1958 out of Denver. Right there. So that's going to be wheat scent number 12. Pretty cool. All right. Well, not doing bad so far. See if there's anything else in here, and if there is, I'll be back to share it. Roll 22 is also going to give us wheat scent number 13, and I didn't see this before when I was skimming through and I showed you guys the other wheat scent and the Canadian. But this one is quite beat up. So let's see what we got. And, well, that's going to be an oldest for the hunt now. 1925 out of Philly. All right. I'll take that for sure. Yeah, it's crazy. I totally didn't see that. Roll 25 was our second ender roll, and this is the only find that was in the roll, so we can flip it over and see what the date was, or is. And we're going to have a 1953 out of Philly. We'll give us 10 50s wheat cents so far. Halfway through the box, we got 3 40s, the 120s, 1925, and the 1989 die clash. All right, guys, I just opened roll number 28, and it looks like we're actually going to be in the positive in this roll because I just found a dime. And that's going to be a 1990 out of Philly. All right, so we're up 9 cents. Take that for sure. And now we'll see if there's anything hiding in this roll, variety-wise. Roll number 30 is going to give us our 15th wheat cent for this hunt. And we have another reverse facing in this roll. And yeah, this one looks like it could be older, possibly. Let's see what we got. And yeah, it is. That's actually not bad. 1927. So that's going to be our second 20s for this box. Definitely take that for sure. And we'll keep going through here. And we'll see if there's anything else hiding in here. I'll be right back. Roll number 31 is going to give us wheat cent number 16. And it's right here. It was only a few coins into the roll. We have another 1953 out of Philadelphia. That's going to be 11 50s for this box so far. All right, let's see if we can find anything else in here. Still on roll number 31, and this was only a couple coins after that 1953 Philly. But I came up to a 1971 Philadelphia, and there are a few known DDOs for the 1971. So I put this under the scope to see if it is a DDO, and I believe we are going to have one of the more minor DDOs for 1971. And I believe it's going to be DDO-002 on Variety Vista. You can see here in the listing for Variety Vista, there is a little bit of minor doubling on the motto, "In God We Trust." You can see it on some of those letters there, and there's different stages of it. And I believe we found the stage C example, which is all the way at the bottom here. Because this example, you can tell the dye's a little more worn, and it's not as easy to pick out the separations in the letters, but they're definitely still there. And I believe that's what we're going to have on this example here that I found. Especially on Trust, you can really see it. The back side of the R, right here on the U, a little bit on the S, and the T has a little bit on the inside here as well. And that's pretty much exactly what we have right there on Variety Vista with the ST, and then with the U. You can see it on the left side, and here you can see it on the left side as well. So that's not bad. I'll definitely take that. And the coin's not in horrible condition either. It's still actually fairly good. Well, nice. That's another variety to put to the side. Or a variety, I don't know. But we'll keep moving and see what else we can find here. We're still on roll number 31, and we're going to have a third find in this roll, and it's going to be a second wheat cent. This time we have a 1945 out of Denver. That has definitely seen better days. Holy cow. Roll 33 is going to give us wheat cent number 18. And we're going to have another 50s here. It's like a 1956 out of Philadelphia. So we'll add that to our 50s, and that's going to make 12 in the 50s so far for the box. And we'll see what else we can find in here. Roll number 39, about halfway through, and we're going to have wheat cent number 19 for this hunt. And it's going to be another older one from what I can see. I'm going to have, 1935 out of Philly. All right. We got one from the 30s now. Just laid out roll number 40, and roll number 40 is going to give us wheat cent number 20 for the hunt, because we have one reverse facing right here. And let's see what we have for a date. 1942 out of Denver. All righty. Take that for sure. Let's see if we have anything else hiding in here. Roll number 41 is going to have wheat cents number 21, 22, and 23, because I see 3 wheat cents at the front side of this roll. And first one is right up front here, and it's going to be a 1958 out of Philadelphia. That is not in bad shape. All right. And then just a couple coins back, I see a 1946 out of Philly right here. And then also, we have a reverse facing wheat cent right here for the third one in this roll. And let's see what we have. And that's going to be another 1951 out of Philly. So that is not bad for wheat cents. And we'll see if there's any varieties or anything like that hiding in here. Wheat cent 24 is going to come out of roll 42. And we have reverse facing. Now let's see what the year on this one is. And that's going to be a 1954 out of Philadelphia. All right, not bad. Getting lots of wheats in this box. And we'll see if there's anything else hiding in here. Towards the end of roll number 44, we're going to have wheat cent number 25 for this box. And it's another one reverse facing that I missed. Looks like it could be a little older. Let's see what we have. And 1942 out of Philly. Not as old as I thought it might be, but we'll definitely still take it. And we'll keep moving. Roll number 46. We're going to have a variety in this roll. There is a known DDO for the 2016 Philadelphia Shield Cent. And on Variety Vista, it's listed as DDO-001. and I believe we just found one here. Let me put this under the scope and show you what we got. Okay, so for Liberty, you can see the thickness in all those letters. And if I scroll down here more on Variety Vista's listing, you can see the extra thickness in all the letters of Liberty that they have in their pictures. And that's exactly what I have right here. So that's pretty cool. We're going to have a 2016 DDO-001. And it's in pretty darn good condition, except for this carbon spot right up here at the top. The rest of that could all be probably cleaned off with some acetone. I don't know if this is scratches right here, but I'm definitely going to hold on to that for sure. That's a pretty nice find. I'm sure that's worth at least $5 or $10. So that's a keeper. We'll keep moving through here, see if there's anything else. This box just does not stop producing. I'm not complaining at all, but we found now a 1984, not the double deer, but you guys can probably see it. We definitely have a cud. It's small, but that is a cud for sure. Here it is on the other side. And I'll put it under the microscope to show you guys closer what this cud looks like. But yeah, check that out. That is definitely a cud. I'm not sure really what this one will be worth. I'd say at least $10 to $15 maybe. And I'll put the listing up of which cut it is once I can figure it out which one it actually is here. But yeah, that is pretty cool. Awesome. This is a really good box. Roll number 48 is going to give us wheat cent number 26 for this box. And we have a 1945 out of Philly. Not in bad condition, really. All right. Keep moving. Hopefully there's something else in here. Box number 1 for this video is now hunted. And this box was packed with all kinds of stuff. We did get a total of 26 wheat cents out of this box. And it's going to be 2 from the 20s, 1 from the 30s, 8 from the 40s, and then 15 from the 50s altogether. We got a total of 9 foreign coins, 8 of them being from Canada, and then one of them that I didn't film is from Panama. Oh, right there. But that is a Panamanian cent, and that's from 1996. This box also gave us a dime and 5 varieties. That is pretty wild for finding 5 different varieties here in a box. And the last one of the varieties that I also here that I didn't film is a 1971 Denver. And I'll have to put it under the scope real quick to show you. But we are going to have a 71 Denver with a large spike head. And right here, you can see the die crack going all the way down to around this area right here of Lincoln's head. So that's a pretty big one. And then as far as our other die varieties here, we in mint errors, I should say, we had a 1989 die clash right there, a 1984 cud. You can see it right there. Nice little one. We had a 2016 DDO, extra thickness and Liberty right here. And then also the 1971 Philadelphia DDO-002. And then to finish out this box, we're also going to have a few 2009s. And this box also contained a whole bunch of nice shinies that we can compare to the album. And then last but not least, our copper jar. This box is going to give us about 3 pounds and 6.5, I'll say, ounces of copper. So that is not bad at all. And we'll move on to box number 2 and see what that one can give us. Hopefully it's as good as this box. Roll number 6 in box number 41, or the second box for the hunt, is going to start us off with a DDR. I have a 2009. This is a Philadelphia, formative years, blazer of a formative years. And this one definitely does have a DDR on the reverse. And I'm going to put it under the scope to show you. And it's actually a quite large one. And if you guys can see it, it's this whole section right here that's raised up. And when I looked on Variety Vista, it looks like it's going to be the DDR-009 or the FS808. And I can click on that in just a second here if my mouse wants to cooperate. Doesn't look like it wants to today. There we go. And there's a closer look at what that DDR looks like for the 808. And here's an even closer picture of it. And then here's what I have under my microscope. And so there is, I guess, a couple die markers. We have some die cracks on the obverse side. So if I flip this in the microscope, there is a die crack coming up from Lincoln's eyebrow, which you can see right here. There is also another one in Lincoln's hair. This one's a bit harder to see. You might be able to there, actually. But it runs like up through this area right here. And then 2009, the date itself also has a little bit of extra thickness, just like it shows right there on Variety Vista. So that's pretty cool. This one almost might be worth sending off to get graded, honestly. I was looking on PCGS, and the Mint State 66 example is $100, but when you get down to Mint State 65, it goes down to $32. So I'll just have to scrutinize this one a little bit more. Maybe hit it with some acetone and see what it looks like. And make a decision from there. But that's really nice. Very nice looking coin. And we'll definitely hold on to that. And keep hunting through this. Roll 57 for the hunt is going to give us our first 2 finds for box number 2 of the hunt here. First one is going to be a wheat cent that is reverse facing. And let's see what we have. It's going to be a 1957 out of Philly. And then we also have a foreign in this roll as well. First for this box, 1998, Canada. Canada. If I can talk. All right. So we'll take that as well. And we'll see if there's anything else hiding in here. Well, I believe roll number 59 is going to give us wheat cents number 2 and 3 for box number 2. Because a few coins in, I have an obverse facing 1946 right here. And that is out of Philadelphia. And then we're also going to have a reverse facing wheat cent that actually has some luster to it. And that looks really nice. It's probably a 50s. So let's just flip it over and see what we have. And that's going to be a 1949. Wow. That is in really, really good condition. And that's definitely going to be a book upgrader for sure. I might have to check that against my personal book as well. That is really, really nice. All right. Roll number 63 is going to give us our 4th wheat cent for box number 2. This one is obverse facing, and we are going to have a 1955 out of Philly. with no doubling. All right. Hopefully there's something else hiding in here. If there is, I'll be back to share it with you. Towards the end of roll number 70, we're going to have the 5th wheat cent of the second box. And it's going to be a 1957 out of Denver. There we go. All right. Roll 71 is going to give us wheat cent number 6 for box number 2. Reverse facing. And let's see what we have. And it's going to be a 1940 this time out of Philadelphia. All right. Not bad. We'll keep moving. Still got a bunch of rolls to go. Roll 72. And we're going to have wheat cent number 7 for box number 2. And we're going to have another 50s, 1955 out of Denver. All righty. Roll number 73. And we're going to have another 2009 formative years Lincoln cent. When I threw it under the scope, we have another variety. And this one is going to be a second example of the 808, which I need to scroll down some for to show you again. But right here it is. That's what the 808 looks like. FS 808. And here's my example that I found. The second one. Because right there is the first. And honestly, guys, this one here looks like it might be in slightly better condition than the first one. That is a really, really nice looking cent. And that's another one that might be getting sent off for grading, honestly. Or I might just send this one here. Hit it with some acetone quick and send it off. Wow. That is sweet. Definitely take that. And we'll keep moving through here and see if there's anything else. Roll 78 will give us wheat cent number 8 for box 2. Looks like we have a parking lot wheatie. Reverse facing. And that's going to be a 1948 out of Philly. It's definitely pretty trashed. All right. Keep moving, and hopefully there'll be something else in this roll. If not, I'll be back with the next find. Very next roll, roll number 79. And we're going to have wheat cent number 9 for box 2. Another reverse facing. So we can flip this over. And this time we're going to have a 1952 out of Philly. Some weird striping on it there. I don't know what that is. If you guys can see that on the camera. Huh. All right. Well, we'll still take it. And we'll keep hunting. Roll 81 is going to be our first ender for box number 2. And it is going to be the 1941 that looks like. So we can throw that under the scope, and that is a 1941. And look for any of the possible DDOs that the 41 could have. And I'm not seeing any of them on this one. So we'll have a 1941 Denver to add to our wheat cent stack. And then also in this roll, I saw as I was skimming through, we're going to have 2 more as well. So this will be a 3 wheat cent roll. And the second one is right here. It's obverse facing. We have another 1948 out of Philly. And then the third wheat cent in this roll is another obverse facing. And this one is going to be a 1949 out of San Francisco. All right. It's a little corroded, but that might be an album filler right there. I don't think we have this one yet. Let me put that under the scope quick and just check out that mint mark. It sure is. Okay. So that's cool. We'll just have to see at the end of the hunt here if that's going to fill a spot. Nice. See if there's anything else hiding in here, and I'll be back if there is. Roll number 83, and I believe we're going to have another 3 wheat cent roll, because I see one reverse facing right here in the middle of this line. And then I have a 1956 out of Denver here in front of me. It was obverse facing. Let's see what this is reverse facing here. And that is going to be a 1945 out of Denver. All right, not bad. And then we also have another one back here I saw that is going to be a 1946 out of Philly. Wow. All right, well, another 3 wheat cent roll, and we'll keep moving. Well, guys, I just laid out the very next roll. This is going to be roll number 84. And I see we have an older looking reverse here. At least I'm hoping it is, because this definitely looks like it's fairly worn here. So let's give this the flip and see what we have. And yeah, 1918. Sweet. That's 106 years old. Definitely take that for sure. And that's not in bad shape either. Awesome. All right, we'll keep moving and see what else we can find here. Roll 85 is going to give us yet another wheat cent. I believe this is going to be wheat cent number 17 for this box, second box of the hunt. So it's reverse facing, and let's see what we have. And it's going to be a 1957 out of Philadelphia. All right, keep on moving. Roll 86 is going to give us wheat cents number 18 and 19 for box number 2. This was the third coin in on the roll, and we have another 1948 out of Philadelphia right here. And then about a dozen or so coins back, we have a reverse facing wheat. That is going to be in 1958 out of Denver last year. All right. This box is doing pretty good towards the end of it. So we still have 14 rolls to go, and we have another ender wheat cent plus the older Canadian ender. So we'll see what else we can get. Roll 88 is going to give us wheat cent number 20 for box number 2. And it's the 4th coin in on this roll. And it's another reverse facing. So let's flip this over. And that one's going to be a 1940 out of Philadelphia. And actually not in bad shape either. Except for the reverse. That looks like crap. That don't look too bad. Alrighty. Towards the end of roll number 92, we're going to have wheat cent number 21 for this box. And it was reverse facing. It's pretty corroded, but that looks like that is going to be a 1951 out of San Francisco, maybe. Let's put that under the scope here quick. Yeah, 51S. In very bad shape. But we'll still take it. Oh, and roll 93 is going to be our second ender roll for the box. All right, the ender on roll number 93 is going to be a 1942 out of Philly, and that's the only find in that roll. That's going to be 22 wheat cents for the second box of the hunt now. Roll 96 is going to give us another wheat cent. This one's again reverse facing, so we can flip it. And that's going to be a 1958 out of Philly. All righty. Not bad. Keep moving. Wheat Cent 24 for box 2. We have a 1950 out of Philly. Obverse facing. Details not too bad on it as well, on the obverse side. All right, that is pretty cool. They are stacking up, and we'll keep looking through here to see if we can find anything else. Wheat Cent 25 for box number 2 is going to come out of roll 99. And it was only 1 coin away from being an ender as well. So let's see what we have here. And that's going to be a 1944 out of Philly. All right. Well, we'll still take it. And what's the last coin? 98 Denver. All right. One last roll to go, which is the 1962 Canadian ender. And we'll see if there's anything else hiding in here. The last roll for the hunt. We have that ender Canadian, and we are going to have a friend with it. Because we do have another Wheat Cent, and this is going to be Wheat Cent 26 for box number 2. And let's see what we have. 1945 out of Philly. All right, well, I'm going to go through these, and if there's nothing else in here, let's show this Canadian cent real quick. The 1962, right there, young head design. But I'm going to go through these, and if there's nothing else in here, I'll be back with a wrap-up for this box. Nothing else was contained within roll number 50 or roll number 100 for the hunt. So we're back with a wrap-up for box number 41 and box number 2 of this video. This was another very, very good box, and we got a lot of stuff here. A lot of Wheat Cents again. A total of 26 Wheat Cents for this box. We had 1 from the teens, that 1918. A total of 14 from the 40s. And that 1949 right there is very nice. I'm going to have to see if that even upgrades my personal album. But that's a really nice example of a 49. And then we also had 11 50s. All different years there. We had 2 of the 2009 Lincoln formative years, FS 808 double die reverses that are in excellent shape. 3 Canadians, oldest one being that 1962, which was our ender. And then between the 2 variety errors and all the other 2009s, we got a total of 25 out of this box. So that's like a half a roll, and a lot of these are blazers. There's a lot of really, really nice examples that we found in this box. So, and as well as here for possible upgrades in the album as well. There was a lot of nice coins in this box. And we'll just weigh our copper, see what we have. And that's going to be 3 pounds, and I'll say 7.5 ounces. So that's almost 3.5 pounds of copper in this box. That's a lot of copper. But yeah, let me get everything together, and we'll do a full wrap up for this hunt, because this was a very, very packed hunt with finds. Well, here everything is, guys. I have to come up pretty high here to get everything on the screen, because we had a lot of great stuff found in these 2 boxes hunted in this video. A lot. I mean, right there alone is 6, what do we got? 6 pounds, 14 ounces, so almost 7 pounds of copper in this dime box right here, and that is pretty heavy. I'm going to try to go through this quick, but we got 11 in total Canadian cents and 1 from Panama right there. 37 2009s altogether. We got 1 from the teens, a Wheat Cent, 1918. We got 2 from the 20s, both Philadelphias. We got 1 from the 30s, and then a total of 22 from the 40s. No steelies in this hunt. And then we got 26 altogether from the 50s. There we go. It's quite a few. And then a lot of errors and varieties. We did get one dime in a roll, so we made 9 cents there. But we got the 1971 spike head with a nice die crack going through "We" in the motto and coming down through Lincoln's head. We did get the 1971 DDO-002, which has minor doubling on the motto and Liberty. We did get the 2016 DDO-001, which is really cool. You can even kind of see it here without even putting it under the scope. The extra thickness in Liberty, the whole word there, the letters are extra thick. And then we got our 1989 Die Clash, and I think possibly might be clashed twice, honestly, because I believe there's 2 separate sets of columns there. Plus, there's 2 lines here too. There should only be 1 line. And then you get a nice outline of Lincoln's profile going through the columns on the building on this side, and a bunch of other cool stuff going on here. We did get the 1984 rim cud right there, or die cud, on this here example. That isn't too bad. I'll definitely take that. That looks really nice. And this is actually an early stage of a cut, I believe, that's listed on Cuds on Coins. And then for the stars of this hunt, I'm going to say are these 2 Lincoln formative year cents right here, the 2009s, and they are the FS 808, which is a tougher DDR to find on these from what I've been seeing. But that's what it looks like inside of Lincoln's hand right there. You can see it coming up all through here, and both examples look just like that, and they are in beautiful condition as well. There's the second one. You can see it really nice right here. But yeah, this was a great hunt. Oh, plus we got all these too that are in great shape, and we're going to see if these are going to upgrade or if we have any additions for the album. So that's my next mission here, is to see what we can do with our albums, and I'll be right back as soon as I have all that done to finish out this video. All right, guys, we're back for a look at the albums now, and this episode we did have one addition to the albums, and that's going to be a 1949 San Francisco that we have right here. And this is the one we found today, so we can get that pushed in there. I might have to do that better later. And then also for this episode, we are going to have 4 upgrades. One of them being that 1918 Philadelphia. So we have the example that was in there is this guy right here. You can see it's pretty worn, pretty smooth. And today's example that we placed in the book is actually not much better, but it is a little bit better because it does have some of Lincoln's ear detail there. So we'll definitely take that as an upgrade for sure. Second upgrade is going to be the 1950 out of Philadelphia, which actually is right here, which was right next to my 49. This is the one that we had in the book. And you can see it's got some corrosion and environmental damage on it. And that is the example that we placed in the book today. It's got quite a bit of detail still in Lincoln's hair. So that is much better for the book there. Our third upgrade is going to be the 1964 out of Denver. This is the example that we had in the book. And as you can see, today's example is much nicer looking. Yeah. All right, so we'll definitely take that as well. And then our last upgrade for the book is a 2009 Denver Professional Life. This is the example that we had in there. You can see it's got a little bit of circulation, some discoloring in that. And today's looks beautiful. So that is it for these books. And then in this episode, I was also able to pull an upgrade for my personal album. And that is going to be the 1949. Because the 1949 that we have in the album for the series looks like that right there. And that is actually very close to how the 49 that was in my album looks as well. So hopefully we can find another nice shiny 49, because this is the one we found in today's hunt, and that is going to go into my personal album, because that looks pretty nice, and it's going to look nice right there. So that made a nice little upgrade in my personal album, which I'm happy for, because I've been trying to put together, as far back as I can, a BU set, and I'm not doing too bad so far. I do have definitely a few more in the 40s and 50s that I need to work on, but I know after that, once I get into the 30s, it's going to be much, much tougher to find BU examples and that kind of thing. But we're getting there on that one, and this album is getting there as well, or these albums. We now have 220 spots out of the 287 filled. So we are inching our way closer to filling these albums, but I know this first one is not going to get filled very quickly. There's a lot of tough dates in that one to find, but we only have a few more spots in the easier books, and I'm hoping here in the next couple hunts we can get these spots filled. So it's just book number 1 that we need additions for. So I'm happy with the way it's going so far. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new. I appreciate everybody for subscribing who does, and I appreciate you for watching my videos as well. So I think with that, I'm going to get out of here, because this has been a long enough video for sure. And we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one, guys.